Well, there's a few weeks out of the year where all of us get to dream. And you know what? The first thing I see when I walk in this parade home, hardwood floor.
Sure, stunning hardwood floors.
Real hardwood
Real hardwood floors, the real McCoy. You know, when you're doing a parade house, you want the real deal. And a house that's this beautiful and
that's
this
what makes
bold.
it a parade house.
For sure, and that's, you know, and that's, a real hardwood floor is beautiful and adds an accent to any and every space that really, really pops. And this is a beautiful light hardwood, you know, wider plank, longer plank, you know, has that grayish element to it. A little bit of a washed look, kind of an old board, old world, old board looking floor, but man, it's a beautiful hardwood floor. And it's the first thing you see when you walk into this home, just like you said.
And then the other thing you notice as you're walking in, all I see is hardwood.
Sure.
I mean, in every one of these rooms that I can eye.
Sure, everywhere you look, same hardwood floors, which gives a uniformity, a consistency, and an element of, you know, the person who chose this floor probably loved this floor. And so we said, man, let's run that floor as much as we can. We'll transition to other floors later, but in the main part of the home where people spend their time, let's have the one beautiful hardwood floors that you love.
And it's eye-catching.
It's
certainly eye-catching. Okay, then the other thing that I immediately notice is this wall, complemented by the floors, the uniformity floors. But backsplash is one thing you and I have talked a lot about, and you took it from the ceiling to the floor.
Yeah, a little bit of backsplash on steroids.
Yeah.
So it's a fan-shaped terracotta tile that we've run from ceiling to floor and from floor to ceiling. So it takes up the entirety of this wall. And that's, you know, it's a way to really make your house pop and really make your house stick out.
We've got a gold terracotta fan shape.
You know, kind of a platinum or chrome.
Yep.
You know, chrome colored, same shape, same tile, just painted. And what it is it's painted to match the pools. You'll notice the pools in this room are also gold.
Yep.
And so you get a little bit of the gold element in here. Uniformity, but something just a bit different.
And it makes the floor look so good.
For sure.
The backsplash pulls out the color of the floor.
The idea is to jive the whole thing from floor to ceiling. So, you know, we do the floors and we do the backsplash and make sure those two guys go very well together.
Absolutely. This is amazing.
You know, one thing we talk about a lot when we're in these homes is the functionality of your house and the fact that we live in our house. So we wanted to kind of walk through this part of this home, starting with the garage and stepping into this really, really beautiful pattern tile.
Because it's different, right?
It's different.
It's more functional.
It's different, it's unique. Again, it's a tile I've never seen. It has a great pattern. It's also a little bit distressed because it's going to get a little bit dirty. This is known as a mudroom for a reason.
Right.
You know, this is where you walk in from the garage, you set down backpacks, you set down cleats, you set down sports equipment, mail, all that ugly stuff that sits on countertops in your house and you think, I don't know where to put it. That's where things become a catch-all in a mudroom. So, you know, like we talked about, this house steps in from the garage into the mudroom, and we walk directly into the laundry room where we see again the same tile, you know, uniformity coming from the mudroom to the laundry room.
And the designer has made the appliances match perfectly the tile.
For sure, and this house has a great designer's touch.
Okay, and then no one's going to believe where we're walking into now is, of course,
Master closet.
The absolute epitome of functionality is having your washer and dryer right next to the washroom.
Sure.
Dirty clothes, kids' dirty clothes go from there, and then mom and dad's clothes go in
here. You are in the master closet, so you don't have that problem that we all have of you know, laying our clean clothes on a chair or having them sit in the dryer. Because
I'll walk it to the master eventually.
Sure, it'll make its way across the house at some point. You step directly in here into the master closet. So what you're able to do from a functional perspective is you're able to come from garage to mudroom to laundry room to your closet without ever having to enter the home.
Yeah.
Without ever having to enter, you know, the kitchen and the living room. The pretty stuff and the other parts of the house. So it does a good job of separating the, you know, the beautiful part that we keep up all the time because people come over to our closet. Man, our closet's our closet. It's a private place that only two people usually are ever in. So your closet needs to be more functional than beautiful. But again, this house has a wonderful designer's touch. So we stepped from that pattern tile into this patterned carpet. And again, like you talked about, we're under construction, so we've got the plastic over the carpet to keep it in good condition. But it is again a beautiful pattern on the floor in your master closet.
And so we went from our solid hardwood throughout almost the entire home to pattern, and yet another pattern, but it doesn't look bad.
Sure, it's marble.
Looks
you know, it's a beautiful marbled subway that they've put on the floor and they've put in a herringbone pattern. Okay. You know, again, a beautiful design element to your house. Having, you know, what's more stunning and what's more timeless than beautiful white marble. These are real marble floors in a small rectangle so that you can see the whole herringbone. Again, the designer's touch of this house is just dynamite.
So of course we walk in, see the bathtub, more tile, more pattern. I actually think this pattern reflects what we saw in the laundry room.
A little bit, sure. You've got kind of that crosshatch look, you know, the X in there.
And again, floor to ceiling.
Just like we did in the kitchen, we've got floor to ceiling. You know, it starts here to outline a space for the tub and then goes all the way up to almost the ceiling there. It's picture framed in. But, you know, what a beautiful oasis that your master bath is. And again, we still haven't stepped into the home. We haven't stepped into the bulk of the home, the kitchen, the living room, that part of the house. And now we've made it all the way to our master bathroom. Just again, another really pretty, functional yet beautiful element of this home.
Beautiful. Now, you just taught me about this.
Sure.
This
Schluter.
is called
Schluter. And that's
Schluter's a game changer when you're trying to put tile
for sure
on a wall.
Schluter allows you to avoid having to have bullnose. And if you're familiar with what bullnose is, it can be somewhat cumbersome and not always the best looking thing in the world. Schluter is a way to trim out a shower. It's, you know, these two tiles meet right here and they have an unfinished edge. These are marble actually. So they have an unfinished end to that marble. So we use this Schluter profile to trim that out to cover up the unfinished aspect of these marble tiles.
So whereas the grout, you know, the unevenness of grout would be what was there.
Sure. You would have grout and you would just have, it would just look unfinished.
Yeah.
And what this Schluter does is very, very sleekly and very low profile trims that out. And Schluter, this is a chrome Schluter.
And it matches the appliance.
It comes gold, it comes black, it comes bronze. This one's chrome. It comes in, you know, probably 20 different finishes to match your pools or match whatever it is you're looking to match.
Now we're walking out of the marble floored bathroom to this fifth type of flooring we've now seen.
Second carpet, fifth floor, another patterned carpet here in the master suite.
It matches so good.
Sure. Same colorway. You know, same again, very neutral, very muted, but with a pattern, so that you get a little bit of fun out of it. It's not just boring carpet. And then naturally, we step out of the master bedroom into this hallway, back onto the beautiful wood we began with.
Man, what a house!
What a beautiful home.